Tracy Cortez is considered the most beautiful female MMA fighter, getting knocked out. But behind her cute appearance lies a tragic story. Tracy destroys her opponents in the name of her late older brother, whose dream was to become a UFC fighter. She is constantly reminded of this by the tattoo of her brother. Oh, massive ground strikes here. Now she is confidently charging towards the championship title. Tracy, come on over. Here. You're in. Brutally defeating all her opponents in a Mexican style. Let's find out how it all began. Tracy R. Cortez was born on December 10, 1993. She is of Mexican descent and grew up in Phoenix, Arizona in a household of Mexican immigrants. Tracy Cortez described her childhood as beautiful. Really? No. I had a beautiful childhood in spite of her parents' demanding jobs. Her mom, an immigrant who became a citizen, worked for the city of Phoenix from 5 to 5, while her dad, a truck driver, was rarely home. When he was around, he was loving but strict, believing that as a girl, Tracy should stay home, no sports, clean the house. Regardless of these traditional views, Tracy had a strong desire to join her brothers in wrestling. Raised with 3 brothers, she became a tomboy and wanted to do everything they did. She recalls, my brothers would be at wrestling practice and I was like, hey, can I join? However, she faced initial resistance from her brothers and societal norms, with her brothers telling her, you're a girl. You shouldn't be here. Tracy Cortez shared a special bond with her brother Jose, whom she described as the leader of all of us. Jose was the tree trunk of the family, holding everyone together. When Jose began experiencing severe health issues, the family was deeply concerned. When they got to know it was cancer, his diagnosis was a devastating blow, especially since Tracy was really young, just not even a teenager at the time. Jose's condition worsened. The family braced for the worst. The aftermath of Jose's passing was devastating. Music. The family felt like they all just fell apart. The emotional fallout hit hard, and Tracy found herself coping in unhealthy ways. She started hanging around with the wrong crowd and remembers ditching school and abusing drugs, seeking comfort in partying and drinking. Reflecting on that dark time, Tracy admits, with the things that I was doing, I could have died 110%. Tracy Cortez's rebellious behavior, including drug abuse and partying, led to her being kicked out by her father and disowned by her family, a moment she describes as, my dad kicked me out right before I turned 17. My entire family disowned me. Against the family turmoil, her mother remained a constant source of support. Tracy shares, my mom was the only one that stayed in touch. There wasn't a day that I didn't hear from her. Her mom's emotional support and encouragement played a crucial role in her life. Tracy remembers her mother saying, Jose was fighting for his life, and you're killing your life. This powerful statement marked a turning point for Tracy, pushing her to change her path and start turning her life around. This realization pushed her to take wrestling seriously. Cortez got a tattoo in remembrance of her brother on her arm. She struggled through depression after her brother's passing, but managed to get back on track with the help of her family and Henry Cejudo and Angel Cejudo, who are the best friends of her oldest brother Jose. Motivated by her brother's memory and his unfulfilled dream, Tracy dedicated herself to training in MMA. She started her journey in local gyms, learning different martial arts disciplines and honing her skills. Her initial interest in sports quickly evolved into a full-fledged commitment to MMA. Her amateur career began in 2013, and over the years she accumulated several impressive victories. Each fight served as a learning experience, allowing her to refine her skills and build confidence in the ring. Unfortunately, there are no recordings of her very First amateur fights anywhere, but we tried and found her fifth amateur fight. Perhaps the most spectacular fight in her amateur career. Fight against Roxanne. CCR at KOTC. Onslaught happened in April 11, 2015. Tracy Cortez steps into the ring, light on her feet, hands up, ready to go. Her movement is smooth and confident. Roxanne comes forward but looks hesitant, just pawing with her jab. Then bam, where Tracy fires off a solid body kick, setting the tone right from the start. This fight just got real. Cortez's overhand right is something to watch. She lands it perfectly, dropping Roxanne to the ground. Cortez's overhand right just drops Roxanne and bashing. Tracy follows up with a barrage of punches and the referee steps in to stop the fight. Just like that, it's over. Let's break down that finishing sequence. Cortez fakes a low kick, then comes in with a straight right, hitting Caesar right on the chin. An impeccable finish. It seemed that Tracy's life was getting better. She was brutally knocking out opponents and aiming to start her professional career. However, it was at this moment that her mother fell ill. Her mom started experiencing severe health issues, leading to frequent hospital visits. Tracy recalls the heart-wrenching period of her mom's decline and diagnosis. They pretty much told me there's no chance for her. On August 28, 2015, her mother's heart stopped, marking a tragic moment in Tracy's life. To honor her brother and mother, Tracy Cortez got tattoo tributes saying, "Just seeing them whenever I want is a reminder that I already went through the worst part of my life." Their memory became a driving force in her journey, pushing her to persevere despite the hardships. Tracy returned to training with renewed determination. Cortez had her last amateur fight against Amanda Jones at Tough Enough Round 7. Operation Knockout happened in November 19, 2016. The fight begins with Cortez sprinting out of her corner, immediately initiating the offensive and looking for a single leg takedown. She successfully takes